It's me, Mickey, and today I am going to be babysitting my two grandsons all by myself. First time ever. One is 2 years old. The other one is 6 months old. I have not been with little tiny babies in forever. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to pull this off, so stay with me. Madeline dropped me off a couple hours ago, and I've just been relaxing and trying to get my mind wrapped around all of these things that I've got to do before I go pick up the boys from daycare. So the nice thing that Courtney did for me is that she already has stuff set up. So I want to show you what she's got. She has this set up for Henry, which is like Henry's, I'm assuming, his little lunch. This is his Similac that he's going to have for his Baba. We've got his Baba ready to go. And then for Thomas, my 2-year-old grandson, there's this little sticky note here that gives me like some rules on things for him. And then there's some snacks, a little Sammy, a little juice, his Baba, and then here's some stuff for him for breakfast. That was really, really nice of her to set all that up for me, since it's been a while since I've taken care of little tiny babies. Aubrey's 10, so it's been at least a decade since I had to do that. And usually I have Madeline and Aubrey helping me out. So this is my first time doing it all by myself. That's why I'm a little nervous about it. Plus, Henry gets along with me great. Thomas is a little more apprehensive. He's still a little more cautious with me. I don't see him that often. So he tends to be a little more like standoffish with me. Hopefully today will change that. I am gonna pick up some dinner for myself on our way back from picking them up and bringing them home. So they've got a lot of toys here that I'm gonna play with them. And you guys will get to experience this with me, and hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes well without any major hiccups. So, whew. I don't know why I'm so nervous about this, but I've really had a lot of anxiety. I was a mom of Billy and Madeline were literally 11 months apart. And Courtney was like 5 years older than them. So I shouldn't be this nervous about having to take care of two little ones like this when I used to do it all the time with Billy and Madeline. But, you know, when you haven't been in the game, so to speak, doing the mama thing, it does make you nervous. Plus, I don't want Courtney or her husband to think that I'm not capable of being able to take care of the boys, so that they can do more things like being able to go and have a night away and do some adulting without having to worry about always what to do with the boys. So I think I can do it. I have faith in myself, and I have faith that my grandma skills will just kick right in. I don't know why I'm so nervous. This is crazy. Why am I so nervous, y'all? Oh. All right, I got about another hour and a half until I need to go get the boys. I think I'm just going to sit down, work on some vlogs that I wanted to do for our other YouTube channel. If you want to check out that YouTube channel, that's our Disney family. I'm going to be doing vlogs over there on a weekly basis, probably one vlog a week as we get closer and count down to our next Walt Disney World vacation. So be sure to go check that out if you love anything about Walt Disney World and going on those kind of vacations. Please hit that link down in the description below, and it'll take you there to all of our awesome vlogs. All right, I got done vlogging some other YouTube videos from my other YouTube channel. It is now 4:24. Look at this cute little... Look at how cute he is. He's so adorable. It's 4:24. that means it's time to go pick up the boys. So, let's go! Woo, it's hot in this car. Let's turn on the air. Okay, that's better. All right, I've got the directions. It says it's about 13 minutes away. We're gonna go pick up the boys, get them in the car, and then I'm gonna probably go get me a Sonic to drink and maybe some McDonald's for me to eat. And I'm thinking maybe I'll try some chicken nuggets and maybe some French fries for Thomas. Maybe he'll like that. I don't know. We'll see. I made it. Here we go. I'll be back in a minute. All right, I got the boys. Thomas, say hi. He's being shy, but Courtney left some Ruffles chips for him. I've got Henry behind me. Put my seatbelt on, and then we're gonna stop over at Sonic and McDonald's, and then we'll head home so that we can play with your toys. Yay! Okay, so the boys have been pretty quiet. I had to pull over one little part because Henry was crying a little bit. I think the sun was in his eyes, so I dropped his little cover down for him and got him a little teddy bear and then put his Kiki in his mouth. Now he's much better. Well, for some reason, my camera battery got super, super hot, and now it says there's no battery left, so I don't want to plug it in when it was that hot, so I'm going to let it cool down a little bit. But we have made it home. Thomas enjoyed his French fries. He didn't really eat the apple or the chicken nuggies. Now he's having the leftover of his chips and a juice box. See, Thomas is sitting over there. Say hi, Thomas. Little Henry's been teething, so we got this little ice ring that she had in the freezer, and it really has helped him a lot. It's much better. But when he first got here, he was not happy. And then she's got some nanners here for him that we've been eating on. And we got a little bit of applesauce. Oh, maybe he wants some more of that. Yeah, you want some more? You want some more? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good stuff. How about some applesauce now? Applesauce and nanners. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Applesauce. I know, I probably should have a bib on him, but I don't. And nanners. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I probably should have him in like a seat or a high chair, but this was easier for me. Oh, he wants more. All right, I got to feed him. Okay, so we're watching a little pup construction off the Disney Channel. Thomas seems to be enjoying it quite a bit. Then sitting here, we have little Henry. Henry, are we doing better now? You got your little ice cube thing you're chewing on. You're gnawing on that. Yeah, tell him all about it. Yeah. Say, my mouth was killing me, bros. And then Grandma broke out the ice cube thing. Yeah, and I was not feeling it, y'all. And she helped me out so much better. If you want, get one of these. You could probably pick it up at the Dollar General or at the Walmart. Okay, so the boys are out. Completely out. It was really easy to put them down. They actually were really, really, really good. I think Thomas got a little whiny towards the end when he got really tired. And so I just scooped him up and took him to bed. And then he just went right to sleep. So they're out. Sun hasn't even gone down yet. And now I'm just catching up on some Netflix. Have you guys seen that movie? It's a documentary on the crash. Oh my gosh. That was terrible. So terrible. And now I'm thinking about watching another doc. I love watching documentaries. That's kind of one of my favorite things. I watched this one that was on Netflix called The Good Neighbor or The Best Neighbor or something like that. You need to watch that one. That's how I ended up watching the poop cruise too. I almost canceled my cruise just because, yeah. So if you know of any really good docs, leave them down in the comments below. I love watching documentaries. That is probably one of my second favorite genres. Comedies and musicals are kind of in the same boat. And that's my top. I love comedies and musicals. I'll watch those, especially like docu movies. What are those called? Biopics. Oh, I love me a good biopic. Good morning. It is literally 6:35 in the morning. I'm exhausted. The boys have kept me up pretty much all night. Off and on between Henry crying and then Thomas having to get up in the middle of the night. So I took him to bed with me. Maybe got another hour sleep. And I'm usually not up this early. But they're over there playing and being a good boys. Being good boys. Other than that, it's been a pretty easy morning. Thomas wants another one of these Nutri-Grain bars, so I'm gonna get him that. Nutri-Grain bar for the Thomas. We love those. They're so good for you too, huh? Yeah, how's that? Is that delicious?
I'll have to get a picture of you and one pretending
Yep.
singing it out.
Can you give me a thumbs up? Good. That's good, dude. That's good, dude. Yeah. We're just sitting here enjoying playing with Thomas's eggs. It's kind of like a puzzle. Thomas, show us what's inside the egg. What's inside of it? What's inside here? Let's see. What's inside there? What color? What's inside this one?
Not long. Bye.
And look, Henry's just up. You just spit up.
The first one's off the plane as well.
And Henry's got your toy. And we're watching Gary and Adam. And Thomas is saying hi. And Henry's got his book. So we're having a pretty good morning, wouldn't you say? Yay! Yeah, that was Abby. He's so into watching this. Look, he's rewatching our vacation. Tinkerbell! Is that Tinkerbell? Look, there's Abby. The Tinkerbell, huh? And Peter Pan and Wendy. So cute. He's like totally in. Rewatching our vlog that we did from our last vacation. He's watched this entire thing. Oh my God, it's so adorable. Yeah, you love it, huh? Disney, we love it. See, this is a great thing about doing these vlogs. He remembers. So cute. And people say, oh, they're too little, they don't remember. I vlogged it, he's rewatching it. I swear to you, it's like he remembers. He is so invested. Look at that. That's crazy. This is cute. Well, I accomplished my goal of being able to watch the boys. I did a really good job. It was a lot of fun spending some time with them. It actually was a lot easier than what I thought it was going to be. So I did it, and I'm really proud of myself. To all you young grandmas out there, if you're nervous about having to watch your grandchildren all by yourself, I'm telling you, yes, it can be scary, but you can do it. I guarantee it, you can still do it. And it can be a lot of fun. So that's it for today. I had a great time with my grandsons. Now I have to get ready for Aubrey and dance. We have a lot of stuff going on in the dance studio. And I guess I'll just see you in the next one. Bye, guys.